Legend Total War here, and today we've got a Doom Swarm battle where we're playing as the Barrow Legion, but he's renamed it to the Vampire Coast. We've got 4 full stacks, pure just zombies. No heroes, just one lord, a necromancer in each of these armies that are all on foot, with varying degrees of experience. We're going up against the combined forces of Avalorn and Etain, and they're bringing almost, and Ivres, and they're bringing almost 4 full stacks. This army over here has been caught in force march, but as we can see here, we've got a close defeat in auto resolve. If we have a look, it's all on the max battle difficulty, and also this save file here was sent in thanks to Cultist of Khorne. I'll leave a link to his channel in the description if you want to go check him out. He's a really fantastic player of Total War Warhammer 3. Highly recommend him. So, as usual, we're going to do the same thing we always do. We're going to put 2 of these armies under AI control so that we can bring all of our armies onto the battlefield at the same time. And then we're going to bring out all of their armies anyway, because all of their armies are spread across 3 different factions there. Let's jump in here and see how Zombie Swarm goes. Also, I counted exactly how many zombies there are here. There are 12,160 zombies. So this is the largest swarm we've done so far. So by comparison, the Flagellant swarm was actually 8,920. I actually got the number wrong. Somebody pointed out in the comments because one of the regiments of renown had a higher entity number. I forgot to take that into consideration. Actually, if we got the regiment of renown version here, we could actually have a higher version of zombies as well by like 20. Anyway, let's jump in and see how this goes. So if you're going to do this, it would definitely be a little bit better if you do it with Caravan of Blue Roses, because all of the zombies will have poison attacks. But as long as he's Confederated Helm Gorse, which I think he has, based on the physical resistance and ward save, and various other bonuses that he provides to the zombies faction-wide, it doesn't really make that big of a difference, because big thing here is just get those resistances. They've all got the Ravenous Dead, so that they can heal whilst they're in melee, and they're not super slow. I guess the big thing here is just wondering what we should do. I think we'll wait for our reinforcements rather than just rush at them. Because we've all got Vanguard deploy as well. Should I? No, I shouldn't wait for them. Just thinking, what if I deployed over here with Vanguard deploy? Because we'll be in the forest, they won't really see us coming. This is where all of their forces are going to show up. There's a lot of artillery in the army, so we're going to get shot up a fair bit. Do have a decent amount of resistances. There's this army over here. That looks, yeah, that's just the settlement garrison. That's the one I'm worried about the least. Because I'm worried that these guys here are just going to mosey on in really slowly. Also, by putting these guys on foot as opposed to being on a mount, they're far less likely to get targeted by the enemy forces. And if they do get targeted, they'll actually be a lot more resilient to it. Because corpse casts are obviously a lot bigger and therefore easier to hit. So yeah, I'm actually leaning towards deploying over here. Okay, and then you just stay... Actually, you shouldn't really be staying out of it. But we'll get you in there safely as soon as we can. Alright, first thing, let's just wait for wait for our reinforcements and theirs. Maybe get a little bit closer over here. Okay, our reinforcements are coming in super quick. So I'm in command of these 2 armies here. So all these armies are basically identical. Just Lord is on foot. It's a Necromancer. Necromancer is a good choice for this because it'll allow you to have a higher healing cap. If you've gotten that skill for them. Oh man, are we at slideshow state already? Oh yeah, it's pretty bad. Shit. So Legend, what about that new computer? Well, it's the weekend, so they're not working. Look, I'll be honest with you. I thought I'd have the new computer by now. It's getting pretty ridiculous. I'm surely gonna get it next week. I literally ordered it 20 days ago. So it's pretty disappointing it's taken this long. But you know, it is what it is. It takes as long as it's gonna take. Okay, just get him into here. They'll take a few shots. They're not really taking much damage at the moment though, because at least the trees will provide some protection from these missiles. Yeah, they are. And how are they going? Yeah, they're moseying in real slow. We should really try to time our attacks simultaneously. The enemy reinforcements haven't arrived yet. Oh my god. If the frame rate's this bad already... Oh my god. It's going to get so bad. Hope you enjoyed slideshows. I've had some people actually comment saying that even with my new computer, it probably won't run this at like 60 FPS either. Just because there's engine problems when you get to like numbers this high. It's got nothing to do with the computer. I don't know. I'll test this stuff out again when the new computer finally arrives. So I've got to call up tomorrow and try and figure out what the hell they're doing, because it was definitely supposed to show up last week. And it's becoming a bit of a meme, which is annoying for me. Because yeah, I think this series would be a lot better if I had my new computer. Okay, I don't really want to be this blobbed up. Although, blobs are gonna happen. We just take up way too much space on the battlefield. This is the biggest battle so far. You know, short of using the, that workshop thing that you can do in the settings that nobody uses. Okay, hang on. We got problems here. They got area effect attacks about to come in and bomb us, which would not be good. Can you get back a little bit? Come on. Yeah. Couldn't do it quick enough because friggin'... Oh, they were doing it. Oh my god, just really delayed. The damage isn't that bad. Okay. Here we go. And let's see what these zombie swarms can do. Now, keep our generals, for the most part, out of it. They're going to be quite vulnerable to single entities. Oh, shit. Here comes the slideshow. Yeah, keep these two guys out of there. Thing is, the AI is definitely going to try to target them. Maybe I should have put them on horseback, but then again, yeah, the AI is still going to go for them as well. The reason I wanted to make sure they're on foot is so that they would not be as vulnerable. But, you know, if the enemy's going to target them, can't really do much to protect them, especially the AI ones. Oh my god. At least with the flagellant battle, it was like pretty quick because we were high damage dealers. This one here, like, our forces are not damage dealing. And it's becoming really hard to control them right now. Oh, what a stress test. Holy moly. But yeah, this is a swarm. Definitely a swarm. And, you know, we're not seeing too much damage being done to our allies over here. I'll see if I can get in there and heal my ally, because we've got plenty of winds of magic. I could use Wind of Death. I'm not going to do any, like, I'm not going to try to win the battle with anything other than zombies and just a few things to buff them. Because obviously a Wind of Death is not the point of this. Because we don't need to win. If it doesn't win, it doesn't win. The guy does not need the save file back. They're going to do some magic though. Come on. Will you let me? Yeah, that guy's not getting out of combat fast enough. We could also summon some more zombies. Why not? Why not? I think now that summons actually are provided with the technology. No, they're not. Can't get at those. Oh yeah, I can barely issue any commands. So how'd that other lord go? Is he still? Yeah, he's still hanging around, but the AI is going for him. So I might be able to keep him alive a little bit longer. And that would have happened pretty much no matter what mount we put him on. Oh god, I can barely command this guy. Holy crap. So let's get in and have a look at the slideshow. Oh yeah, look, that's some serious 2 frames a second right there. That is some serious slideshowing. Alright, where is that dude? Let's try to keep him alive if we can. He hasn't had his regen cap. He's too far away, and he's not trying to heal himself. Although our zombies are doing pretty well against the dragons here. And everything is on the max battle difficulty, as we showed. Yeah, difficulty modifier 8. They're just losing to zombies straight up. Imagine that. Imagine a dragon. Pinnacle of the bloody... At the absolute apex of the food chain. Zombies beat them. Try to get these guys a bit closer. How are we going here? Yeah, the artillery's been dealt with for the most part. Still playing high off music, so the bounce power must be in their favor. Something just happened here that did some air effect damage. Probably, it may have been a breath attack. I'm still going to buff these guys here because I feel like they're in the thick of it a little bit more. Oh man. No, it's not letting me getting closer because I think I'm getting disrupted. He went and got himself stuck in the middle of the fight there. I need this guy to get over there as well. I don't think I can heal him fast enough. Yeah, look. He'll need to have a constant in the heck. Anyway, he's immortal, so he'll be fine. No damage to and stuff. Yeah. Just leave it. I already did one of them, that's enough. I think this is actually doing exceptionally well. Apart from the Lord getting wiped out. Zombies are absolutely kicking ass over here. Not on this flank over here, though. Well, that's where we're least concentrated. The reinforcements came in and probably shot them all. Okay, our guys over here are struggling. Try to keep them out of it if we can. It's kind of good to keep them near the other zombies because they can help heal them a little bit, but the AI will target your lords. They see them as high value units. You guys get over here. Yeah, I can barely click him. Come on, get him out of there if we can. Too many dragons. Get over here, guys. Well, if you had a good supply of high-level necromancers, you could do this very regularly at this stage of the campaign, I guess. Because zombies are everywhere. You can find them super easy and they're super cheap. No matter which vampire account faction you play as. Obviously, you are going to want to get Helm Gorse. But that's not difficult. Get him out of there. So these dragons are almost dealt with. Yeah, archers are particularly annoying for zombies because you want to go into melee so you can get that healing. Because the hunger there, that's providing 0.4% healing per second, which is, that's like 4 times regular regen, the Ravenous Dead ability. And with all this extra resistance here, that really makes them quite hard to kill. In melee, that is. Some more slideshow there for you. Try to pin down these cavalry so they stop cycle charging us. Another thing as well is that when you use the Curse of the Undeath, that applies to every single unit on the battlefield, including your allies. Sorry, not your enemies though. So, if I do it again, this guy's surely got it. And then have a look at this guy. You'll notice that on an allied zombie unit, we are healing them a little bit. Not that big of a deal. Okay, looks like the frame rate's getting a little bit better. As units get wiped out. There are fewer entities on the battlefield. And so the computer's handling it a lot better. Let's go somewhere. Good. Some of those dragons are shattered, so they're not coming back. So that is good. Yeah, over here we're heavily concentrated, so we're winning quite well there. But up here, not so much. Still a bit of a slideshow, but I think we've gone from 2 frames per second. I think we're getting 4 frames per second now. So it looks like a unit over there is getting wiped.
For the king!
This guy's having some trouble. There's a friggin' dragon there.
Dark Hex! Mortals quail!
Okay, this one... Yeah, let's get run off the battlefield. Good, get over here. Try to pin down these archers to stop them from shooting. Oh, jeez, look at this dude. See if I can dodge this. Oh, the fuck? That was you, you bitch. The hell? You just wind of death your own units. He's like, ah, we're winning anyway. What a bloody moron. After I just healed you as well. What a shit. Yeah, you gotta watch out for your allies. Terrible spellcasters. Okay, looks like we've army lost some of the factions. Just like Ivris is all that's left. Yeah, these are all getting army lost now.
They're charging! Our cause is failing! All is chaos! We have failed!
So the army losses? Not quite. Don't think it's too far off. Looks like we're starting to get a lot more frames back now, as it's not too many units left on the battlefield, compared to what it was before at least. So, still a little bit slow, but this is much more playable. Getting shot over that. Yeah, it's just your rest left. Etain and Avalon have left the battlefield.
There is no hope. We are lost. We are broken. We are overcome.
Damn, that is a lot of zombies. That's a freaking crazy amount of them. So this one's broken, but their leadership's really high. I guess they just haven't rallied yet. So this one used up nearly all of its ammo. 24,000 damage, but it's only gotten 3 kills. I guess they were shooting at something that was regenerating.
Our cause has failed. There is unease.
And there we go, there's the army losses. Alright, well that performed a hell of a lot better than the dogs yesterday. Don't know if it really performed better than the flagellants, but this is also way cheaper. Super easy to replace these units. Cool. Alright, let's have a look at the damage here. So, all of my forces were totally fine. I didn't lose any units. That guy recovered, and there's definitely a few units that got wiped out. It's weird when it shows no health, but it says 160 zombies are remaining there. Same thing with this one over here. It's a little bit weird. Been seeing that a fair bit with when you put them under AI control. That being said, we actually didn't damage the enemy all that much because we routed them off the battlefield. They were just too scared of us. This one here doesn't even want to show up. I can't even look at that. Okay, well, we can grab a fair bit of regen. Yeah, whatever. So let's have a look. Because, yeah, all of those armies were filled up. But let's have a look to see how much damage we actually took. And I think this was a good enemy to test it up against. Because high elves have a lot of high damage units. And magical attacks. So those two armies are fine. They're fine. We lost 1 unit. So even the Lord here that got wounded on the battlefield, he, you know, with Raise the Dead just came back. And there wasn't exactly a whole lot of vampiric corruption here to begin with. But obviously winning that battle there, put it straight up to 100. It just hasn't shown the graphics of it yet. And the more vampiric corruption that you have, the more that the dead rise again. So that's very useful for you there. Although I'm not sure if that applied for this particular battle. I'm just not entirely sure exactly how that one works. Anyway, this was a really good Doom Swarm, I think. I mean, it would be best off if you did it with the Barrow, not the Barrow Legion, this is the Barrow Legion, with the Caravan of Blue Roses, because poison attack on all these guys here would just ensure that they basically take less damage. But again, not that big of a deal. I'm pretty sure that you've got... Let's have a look. I'm sure if I look, we can find Heinrich Kemmler. No, not Heinrich Kemmler. Who am I thinking of again? Helman Gorst, that's it. Right? Surely? Is he in here somewhere? There he is. So if we have a look at Gorst, he doesn't even have a zombie army. So, battle healing cap plus 500% for zombies, all units faction wide. So that is a ridiculous amount of healing that they have potential to do. Ward save for zombie units, all armies faction wide. Melee attack plus 12 for zombie units, all armies faction wide. This is probably some of the biggest boosts. This is definitely the biggest boost that anyone provides to any unit faction wide. It's just it is also one of the base weakest unit in the game. But you know, with Gorst, they really really become quite strong. And then in the tech tree somewhere, I can't remember exactly, there is physical resistance in there. So you'd obviously want to get those two first before you, as in the ward save and the physical resistance before you started doing anything like this. But it's very effective. Okay, guys, well, that's the end of this one. Appreciate Cultists of Corn sending this one in. Hope you guys enjoyed the slideshow. Hopefully the new computer will arrive, sometime in the next couple of weeks. It's going to be a bit of a meme. It just what it is. I'm going to call up the company tomorrow and try and find out what's going on with it. And hopefully I'll be able to pick it up tomorrow, but don't know. Anyway, that's the end of this one. Appreciate you guys. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. And we'll see you next time. Later, guys.